Hello. Um, I've just done the classic trick. When I say trick, I mean mistake of not hitting the start recording button correctly. So I've been sat here for about 15 minutes, occasionally yabbering to myself and complaining about insane dungeon layouts. Anyway. Yeah. So we are still looking for the werewolf. And I know where the werewolf is, I think, because we could hear it. Essentially, there's a complex system of levers and pulleys that we have to manipulate to get back to it. So here we have a lift. One of these lifts, where is it? Here. Can you not do that? I was in the middle of something. Here is a shaft which goes all the way up. And I think it goes all the way up to where the werewolf is. Because we had a quest many episodes ago, which was also to kill a werewolf. And I think that also had a large shaft that we could levitate up. Unfortunately, the top of the shaft has a portcullis. We have to find a way to open that. Or we have to find a way to open this portcullis. But yeah, I spent the last 15-20 minutes just either getting killed by zombies or trying to figure out this insane combination of switches. No. In a sense, for anyone listening, it will be a mercy. Because the progression was really non-existent. Hey! If we are both very lucky, maybe we are close to finding the solution. Can you not? Were you unable to walk under that? I don't mind. Poor little piggies. Ah. Oh no. You're a trick, aren't you? Some crazy decoration. Oh. Oh, well, that's one portcullis opened. I wonder if it opens... Same switch opens both portcullis. Yeah, doesn't... Well... No, that's not real. So, what else is this way? Yes, I like you. Did we go in there? We did go in there. This is all for naught. Did we come up on... Yes, we came up on... What? I was expecting... Well, I was expecting too much, clearly. Well, I guess we go back and see if we can get into them. Where do we go? And then we would have to see, is the top open? And I can see that the top is not open. There's nothing here. I don't know how to open that wall. Madness, isn't it? Oh, back to here. Now what? This places we've not been to over here? Seems so. So we should just turn around. Go this way. No, we know. There's nothing up here but rooms full of zombies. It's very funny. There's a lot of things down here that we haven't been to, but how do we get back to there? That way. Yes, Mr. Werewolf, I know you're there. This the way? We wanted to go to, for example, here. Not there, but maybe there. We could go, take the second door, come around, back through the books, and take a right. Back through the library. Here. Somewhere we have not been. What a pity that we didn't come here before. Oh, there's still over there. Come on. Well, not like that. Of course. Yeah, that's what I needed. Just stay in there. Oh, come off it. Somebody just shoot an arrow through the door at me. That is hilarious. What is going on? Would you people stop it? You got me, I confess. I feel like we're going further and further away. But what are we going to do? Do not know. That's only worth 175. Well, technically this is unexplored. And now it's explored. Be having that. Way safe. Ah, of course. Yes. One elven bow, eh? And it was for nothing. So, yet another edit. This time was caused, I was disturbed by my wife. well, not disturbed. Let me rephrase that. I had some family things to take care of. Yes, I've continued wandering around off camera to spare you. And a good 45 minutes of trying to find out how to open this portcullis. As you can see, we made it, and just for my own sense of trying to remember what happened. The switch to open the portcullis was quite close indeed to, well, to the area we're in. And we should be able to find it on this map. But somehow it's tricky to read this map, isn't it? Here we go. So, this little room here. Two pulleys, levers, switches, 2 controls in this room, and at least one of them opens the Portcullis. And how do you get to this room? You can see that how do I if you were playing super close attention, far more than would be healthy, these shafts that we have to go through to get to the top, to get to the werewolf, in between they had these doors, walls, and I think I said at one point that I didn't know how to open those or get inside, but if you can get inside, then you just go up these steps. I think I don't know what I did to get in. We must have come in through here. Anyway, no, it's just consumed so much time that I'm now slightly obsessed with it. Anyway, the upshot of all that is, progress has been made. Let's kill this werewolf. Or get killed by it. That seems the most likely outcome at this point. Can you just... Thank you. The body of the werewolf begins to transform before your very eyes. In just a few minutes. Seems like a long time. It has become a young man who seems to bear a strong resemblance to Sindasa. Oh yes. Also during the wandering about, I found a letter in a room. Here we go. You find a diary fragment. It's obviously written by this guy before he became a werewolf. I wonder what happened to him. Other than obviously being bitten by a werewolf and dumped here. Yes. I don't want to repel the furniture, it's okay. Okay. Now, let me rest. This is where we find out. No. This is where we find out did I set an anchor correctly. Tell you what, let's save before we accidentally teleport into a previous dungeon. I think we're okay. We'll keep the saber whilst we get this repaired. Okay. Oof. Ah yes, the serving maid of the Queen of Daggerfall. I have to be very careful of which royal court we go back to. So many of them. Okay, so back to Daggerfall. You rogue. To Daggerfall. It'd be nice if the capital city was more prominent, but I guess, yeah, they couldn't make it bigger than 1 pixel. It might overlap something. Fine. Let's put the sword away. Don't want to provoke anybody. Slowly and painfully learning a little bit about how to tackle those dungeons. Those switches are quite annoying, but I'm pretty sure that they're always located close to the thing they activate. There must also be a knack to reading the map, which obviously I don't have that knack quite just yet. Was there a little door here? A couple of little doors here. Okay. Ah. So the werewolf was your brother. I wished there'd been another way to help him. Yes. I can think of 2 ways. One would have been to kill him directly, and the other way would have been to lock him up somewhere that was considerably easier to access. So what am I even interested in? A letter. This is the sub-quest, is it? It's not even the main quest. It's about the Emperor's letter. It's not every day that you get a letter from the Emperor himself, especially seeing as the king ain't too fond of him. Isn't the king the most faithful and trusted friend and subject? This is addressed to Minnesota. Okay then. Well, thank you so much. I'm confused. And last time we went in there and it did us no good. We're level 5 and I think we have to be level 7 for something. Get another letter to help us out. So, well, let's just enjoy some nice gentle music, the soothing, hypnotic sound of the horse's hooves, and some open air, and just thank whichever god you follow that we are not still in that dungeon. For example, I wonder how much it costs to buy a boat. I've never... Owning a boat, or indeed a house, is something I've never done in my few previous goes at this game. I think a house is way out of our price range, but and probably a boat also, but that's... We can investigate that while mental energy slowly refills. We want to have this repaired as well. Do some elven armor. Well, this ought to be worth a few quid. Okay, I was just thinking, I did update you all on the dickering situation. Yeah, I'm sure I did. Yes. So yeah, let's get you to repair the old repair item. One days. Okay, cool. Now, you are the vintage smith in Daggerfall. Let's make a note. Oh, cool. Left my dwarven daikatana for repair at vintage smith. And these are all the locations of various things. Well, this is superb. If this is in classic Daggerfall, it makes these notes. Then I was an idiot in the past. Okay. Now it's time for the alchemy ingredients, the Emperor's potions. We've got four Gorgon snakes in our wagon. That must be quite a handful. I should really try to find out which of these are worth something. As you can imagine, the berries are not particularly valuable. This relic's pretty good. Anyway, it's all going. Interesting that this relic is an alchemical ingredient. Well, I think it's interesting. And a pawn shop to get rid of the odds and sods. How about when you put the mouse over the building, the name is highlighted so that it's easier to distinguish. In this case, it will be if the name somehow was highlighted or changed, you could pick it out more easily. But Also, perhaps a way to see if it was what it was, because I'm specifically interested in pawnbrokers, and obviously these are not, none of these are pawnbrokers, but pawnbrokers are always called pawnbrokers. I mean, the word is in the name, or no, let's find out. Shop, merchandise, or pawnbrokers. Okay. You see any hock shops? I'm too lazy to go all the way down there, even though if we'd gone before I started this, we would have arrived by now. Valuable lesson for us all there. Okay, we have a hock shop on the map. It's also a long way away. Yeah, we can go to Mad Eddie's General Pawnbrokers. Close enough, thank you, peasant. I think it would add a nice element of flavour if there were other people on horseback. Just a few, because I guess these guys are not supposed to be able to afford horses of their own. But if there were just a few other people on horses waddling about, and a couple of guys with carts making their way around, perhaps caravan types going between the shops. Could spice things up a little bit. I'm going to hold on to the champion straps, but it's not Freudian. You can't use that to judge me. Fool's Ebony, part the tooth. I'm going to investigate this Fool's Ebony series and find out if they have names like Part the Threeth. Part the Fifth would be correct. Anyway, that could come in handy for some later things. That statue looks a little bit like Napoleon carrying a shield. I'm not sure. The tricorn hat? Probably not. It's certainly not Napoleon. Ooh, we have more things that we can do to avoid getting any more missions which might take us into dungeons. Unknown powers, shock powers, unknown powers, unknown powers. Superb. The May Guild. Head west. Don't mind me, cows. To the identity closet. How you doing, Mr. Identity? Let me just check that. An emerald of venom spitting. Item powers levitate. Mark of featherweight. Slow falling. Bracelet of fortitude. Cast when held. Cast when held. Wisdom. So I've taken off the shirt. Calm down. I still have a... I have to wait for... Okay, yeah. Now that we've changed... Well, now something's happened. We can see that our int is 54. And then we put on shirt. And now it's 78. That's not bad at a 24 point increase. Now that's cast when held. We also have Bracelet of Fortitude. So if we equip you, before we equip you, Fortitude would be endurance or possibly strength. 56 and... or it could be willpower. 56, 65 and 70. Okay, so it's boosted endurance from 56 to 80. Well, it's good. We can get a couple more of these trinkets. We'll be very happy. We have 24,000 gold. I don't know if you can buy a boat from... You have to buy from the bank, but I don't know if you can buy it from this bank. You have to be in a certain port, city or town, I think. But I think Daggerfall is close to the coast. You want to go to the southeast, right? Yes. Well done. You've gone straight past it. Okay. I think we left a lot of money in Wayrest, in the bank in Wayrest, but it doesn't matter. To have a small boat and a large boat. It'll take a fair amount of time to get the large boat, but if I had got the money from Wayrest, we would be very close to being able to get the small boat. I wonder if you can... How many exit buttons are there? I see, there's a general exit button, that's actually quite handy. Oh, we can sell our ship. So, okay, well, we have an interim goal then, which is to get enough money to buy the little ship. How much is a house? A cool $500,000. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay. Oh, let's save. And I think I've procrastinated long enough. There's nothing really we can do. But don't forget that the sword is being repaired. Yeah, it's very presumptuous to keep coming up with these ideas, but because you can go into the building on the horse by just pressing on the door, which is awesome. I love it. When we come out, can we come back out on the horse as well? That would also be nice. Yeah, I'm willing to do a quest for anybody that does not involve dungeons. A black wolf. Oh, maybe you can tell me where that is. North of where we're standing. We'd mapped out every building in here in the city, but of course that was Bergwall, wasn't it? Do you remember Bergwall? Back in the good old days. When nobody would tell us anything. Northwest. Yes, that is technically northwest, but I'm afraid I'm not going to quibble, because every minute we spend wandering around aimlessly is a minute not spent wandering around aimlessly in a dungeon. Beaver and castle. To the west, is it? Aha! It is one of these. That one, isn't it? Okay. So we have the Black Wolf, the King's Fairy, and the White Muskrat. Good place to start a pub crawl. This is technically before a quest. I need the services of a hunter of men. Well, let's clarify that before we commit to anything. I'm in love with Carolina Wixton. Alas, she refuses to marry. No. I'm sorry, but we've already done this mission before. And, yeah, we have to go to another town, and then we have to find the dude from a dungeon. So, first off, it's a dungeon, and secondly, we have done this before. So, apologies. I'm going to save Scum till we get... I don't know if he always has the same quest. No. My name is still Edval Hawkcroft. My master has asked me to find a brave adventurer for a dangerous mission. Okay, well, I'm going to accept this now, but the first hint of a dungeon, this is getting reloaded, I'm afraid. Ask for Wickfield in the Dirty Goat. Okay. We need to find someone in the Dirty Goat. I feel a little self-conscious asking people, do you know where the Dirty Goat is? I could open up a whole can of worms. Heavens. Goat. South. No. Bam. Yeah, the dwarf and priest. Taverns, Dirty Goat. Just keep going southeast. Your directions were not inaccurate. You look like you've been put here for a purpose. No, we're not overwriting that. Cancelling to see what it is. Know me for who I really am. I am your mortal enemy and God. I wasn't aware that I had any mortal enemies. And if I did, I would expect to remember their name. And I don't remember the name Angod. Well, that seems... Are you in... What is this? Well, we're not in a dungeon, so I'm gonna save it. Are you still standing here? You are still standing here. Angod is dead. Angod is dead. Your enemies will think twice before attempting such treachery again. An orc shaman, eh? I guess we did kill one or two orcs in a previous mission, but... And why do we have access to the wagon inside the pub? Well, I never. Well, that's good. We go back and try and get the money from him. Why not? I forget where we came from. Was it the Black Wolf? Edval Hawkcroft. I'm aware that my inability to remember the most basic thing for more than an attosecond is... Yes, the Black Wolf. So I was right. I was not confident. It is a hindrance. And it's not an affectation. I have all kinds of bizarre problems in the real world. Yes. Well, not really bizarre, but everything is slightly more difficult than it needs to be. Anyway. I think you've gone, haven't you? You were standing there. Oh, no, it was you. Oh, we came in through the other door. Okay, well. No, he's pretending he doesn't know me. Oh, shame on you. Anybody else got anything they need doing? An enforcer of the Emperor. I don't know how I feel about you, but I do need a favour. Well, thank you so much. Nothing motivates me to help people more than them voicing their doubts about me just before asking a favour. You ungrateful sod. Well, I will, but I'm not going to a dungeon for it. Go to Daggerfall's best equipment shop. Yes, but which one is the best equipment shop? Okay, you see, it's ambiguous. Daggerfall's best pawnbroker? No. No, it's an mystery. I've forgotten, what is it? The best equipment store, okay. Is that a weaponsmith? No, that doesn't make sense. A general store. Please tell me, where is Daggerfall's best equipment store? Let me show you Daggerfall's best equipment store on your map. Yes, but tell me what it is. Okay, I've run that one into the floor. All the way over there. What did we want? Some kind of flower. White rose. But we must obtain it from Elaine Ashley. Hello, Elaine Ashley. Thank you. Superb. The Black Wolf, it must have been. Could have saved yourself a fair bit of money by just going for a nice 15-minute walk. But I won't hold it against you. I think now, let me just check the notes. On the 12th of Hearthfire, we put our sword in for repair, so is it still the 12th? It is. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, if the room is free, I should have just asked for 20 days or something, but never mind. Goodbye. It's 2 in the afternoon. We want to rest for about 20 hours. Rest for a while, specifically 20 hours.